August 28th, 2021. I just did a video before this, much longer vid. I saw a movie called The Tommorow Wars, all factual as far as I'm concerned. It's part of what I'm involved in some way, but I'm just disployed at the moment, Disployed. So my question is, like Chris Pratt brought up, and he was a Chris Pratt, that's my lineage and genealogy, brought up in the movie a good point, and it said something about GI and billing, and he was in some kind of, like, it looked like Hampton Park in Virginia. I'm not gonna lie, that's what the neighborhood looked like. Gorgeous. Or there was a place in North Carolina called the Palisades, also gorgeous, looks just like where the neighborhood Chris was raising his family in, or his character was raising the family in. And so I don't live in that kind of, this is what's outside my window. I live in some kind of disgusting abandoned barracks at this point, for lack of a better term, with no governance whatsoever, and the city for which I'm closest to is under siege, but nobody really talks about it, because it's an illegal occupation. Let's see, and self-funding itself. But anyway, so the GI billing was an interesting term, because I've heard GI bill before, but I'm like, but how do you even find a contact that knows, how do you write this GI a bill, and where do you send it, and where do you get these contacts from, and like, whose kids get this kind of wealth of information, insider information and knowledge, and grow up getting all of the benefits of this system? I'm just curious, because I've never even, I mean, I've heard GI Bill to fund the building of something, like a monarch says, you know, you fought in courageously whatever, but we're gonna do something nice, which is what Levittown technically was supposed to be, but not as nice as a Hampton Park. But it was then, I suppose. Until Long Island ruined it with this whole city thing going on. Let's think about it. So, and that's right next to Hicksville. Hicksville kind of had the same deal. I don't know. They think they got infected first, and then poor Levitt got infected thereafter. I gotta think about this. So, I don't know how to do GI billing. I don't know. Do you have to sign up for uniform services? If you're a time jumper and you got deployed, how does that work? And like, where is that level of counseling facility? Because like, half of these dumb fucking useless humans look at you and they're like, what? Like, I have no idea. Like, that's not how we run this area. Right, no, I know that's not how you run this area of time and space, because it's all fucked up and you all bought into something in some way running the show that doesn't actually exist or make sense ever. It just fucking ruins the world and the purpose completely. In a homicide, suicide, genocide kind of a way of your own people, because you keep going along with it. But I don't ascribe to anything human, and I have alien process elsewhere. Like, are the only smart people in the world in Russia? I'm just, by the ice in between Iber and Siberia. I'm just curious. I mean, I saw a Viking movie. They mentioned a word called Finland. I could find that on my geology map or my georeference in geonatology, geospatial, on my cartographer's, what is it? It is called a Rupago. The humans call it a globe. They have something about Denmark, a Sweden, and a Finland, and a Norway. Oh, right, Norway, Sweden, Finland. Denmark's underneath. And then there's just one gigantic piece of beautiful Russians. I don't want to dissect any more than that. And that's my whole Scandinavian take on it. For helpful, protective bunch of angry people when you translate wrong. I gotta think about this. Yeah, so I don't know this GI Bill thing. I know in theory it sounds like a good idea. Just the humans over in the state of New York don't practice it. There's nobody left in my color and or colorless. And so I don't know who to ask for help because most of the VFW or like veteran things that walk around, most of them are not my color. They're something else who seem to learn how to take money really well out of the system with very little contribution back in other than to wipe out my white community and grow theirs incestuously large and disgusting. It's like an eyesore everywhere I look in like every category other than what my genealogy is, and I don't know how to get out of this spot. So I'm not employed, I'm not deployed, I'm disployed because I'm displeased with what's going on and I have no fucking clue how to get out of this. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.